Hey everybody, welcome back to Rolling Through Life. My name is Wanda. This is Yarn Talk number 12. So, I've been busy. A lot of stuff went out in the mail because I had to get them out. But I do have a couple of items here that is finished. Alright, I have 2 cowls that have been purchased. I have this. This is out of the Mandala Thick and Quick in Vortex, and it's Vortex. Thick and Quick my butt. It takes me 2 hours to make these. I just don't do well with bulky yarn. I mean, I really gotta move my arm and all. So, but yeah, got that one, and then I have the one in Pocket Watch. So these are being delivered in the morning if I make it to church. I'm tired. So, but if not, it'll be delivered tomorrow night. So yeah, I got 2 of those done. And the only other thing I've accomplished, besides the things that went out in the mail, finished one I have is not really finished, but it is kind of finished. I am started the Mandala Madness, and I finished part 1. So it's kind of a work in progress, kind of finished. Yeah, you get it. So this is part 1. The colors I've used is the peach is the Karen 1 pound, and this is turquoise and Red Heart Super Saver. The purple is pale plum in Red Heart Super Saver, and white in Red Heart Super Saver. And then we have minty in the Red Heart Super Saver. And I also have, we have baby pink in Red Heart Super Saver. Now, I have oatmeal just in case I want to introduce another color. We'll see. But this, the purple right here, if you can see. First I tried the turquoise, but I noticed the middle of the flowers are white. So then I tried white, and it just did not show up. And the next part, it looks like there's going to be like leaves in between every other petal. So I didn't want to use the turquoise because the blue and the green would kind of, right, you know, that close together just wouldn't look right. So I decided on the pale plum. So that's what I have done for now. These are kind of like, you know, kind of wrinkled up type of thing, but the lady on the tutorial said that they'll do that, and when the blanket gets bigger, it'll kind of pull itself out. So, well, let's hope so. And then I almost have the giraffe done. Right now, I had to take off the head, and you're going to laugh, but I figured out how to joint without using leg joints that you can purchase. I figured out how to do it with just yarn. So it is jointed. The pattern doesn't call for it to be jointed, but I thought the little girl would love it to where it could sit down. Okay. So I'm starting to put the spots on. I've noticed if I can work on the bottom of the body without the head in the way, because every time I touch this, the head would just kind of get flimsy. So I have to figure out another way of putting the head on to give some stability, some better stability. But what's funny is that when I get the legs and stuff on, I noticed it was kind of like it was back because actually the head was on this way, and it looked like his head was on his butt. So I had to take the head off and I'll redo it. Here it is so far. Let's see. Hold on. So there it is so far. Pretty big, about 18 inches tall. So all I have to do now is the spots, the head, and the mane, which the mane is basically taking a latch hook and yeah, putting some brown thread in there. But so far so good. I'll have that one done by tomorrow night and be able to deliver that. Oh, and I didn't show, hold on, here's another finished one. Made a soccer ball. So this will be delivered tomorrow also. So I'm getting those before Christmas stuff done pretty good, taking the time off that I'm taking off. So yeah, as you can see, oh, that's Red Heart Super Saver. Got black, white, and I used gray for the seams to kind of give it that indented look. So the little boy that's getting this, he will be thrilled. Let's put that right there for now. And then this week I'm going to be finishing up these chickens I have started. That's my next project to do for stuff that has to go out. And then I have another hat I have to get done this week. I mean, the list is dwindling down, just not fast enough for my taste, but it will get down there. And then a future project I have decided on doing. This pattern is by, let's see if they have it. No, it's Frank something. Oh, Franco Randall. It's called Tides of Change. I'm going to be doing that to enter into one of the fairs. I have all the blues except for just plain blue. I have the light blue. I have, what it called for? Royal blue I have. Blue I don't have. Deaf blue I have. Light blue I have, and white. So I just have to go get blue on Monday, and I'll just run to Walmart and get that. So yeah, that's going to be for one of the fairs. I haven't decided. This one's going to be for one of the fairs. So I have to I'm going to let you guys tell me after they're all done which I should take where. And then I started, you know, I've been doing a lot of work, but I also wanted to crochet for fun. And, you know, this was part of the fun. But I also wanted to try, finally, the Wanda shawl that was, the pattern was written by Petra over at the Sosa family. So far, this is what I have. I got stuck on row 9, but Petra was very nice and helped me figure that out. I just haven't picked it up since. But here's the thing. I am using the DK colors anti-pilling in macaroon. I love the colors, but I think that's too busy for the pattern. I think a solid color would look much better with this pattern. I think that's why I didn't pick it up. I just think a solid color would look better. But here's the one I'm planning on using. Let me get that real quick. This isn't a solid color, but I think it would work. This is Opal from Shawl and a Cake. I think that would work better with her pattern. I was going to use this for another shawl pattern I'm going to do with a friend, but I just think this would do better with the Wanda shawl. So I'm going to use this one because I got plenty of them. I got 3 skeins of these for the other pattern that I will be doing with Miss Peggy. So that'll be another project I'll work on next week off and on to for the fun time. I've been working 4 or 5 hours a day on stuff that has to go out. And then after that, if I feel like crocheting, I do something for myself. I think I need to do that so I don't get so burnt out. So I've been actually having fun playing with all the yarn and getting some projects done, making plans to make these huge blankets. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. On a personal note, it's been kind of a crazy week. I went to my doctor, and I have problems that I don't talk about on YouTube, other than the CP. But went and spoke to my doctor, and we figured out some issues and put me on some new medications, and they seem to be working, which is awesome. And then the day after New Year's, my neighbor downstairs, I found out that he was declared brain dead, and his family took him off life support. So we called him the baby of the building. He was only 38. And I'm having a hard time falling asleep because it kind of feels like they're dropping like flies around here. And I'm thinking, as long as I'm awake and forcing myself to breathe, I can beat death. Yes, I know, that's not possible, but it's just this fear. 2 of them were good friends of mine. I mean, yeah, the guy and me, we didn't get along all the time, but we were like brother and sister. We get along, then we gripe at each other. But 2 friends passed, then another one's passed in the building, and it's like, I gotta keep breathing. I gotta make sure I breathe, and it's just, I'm having a really hard time falling asleep. Right now, it's 3:30 in the morning. I need to be getting up by 9 so I can make 11 o'clock church. That might not happen because I feel my body saying you're going to bed and you're not getting up till you get 8 hours of sleep. But I'm pushing it. I am. Also, by the end of my live chat hiatus, I want to get these dragons done. Now that I've figured out how to do movable joints with yarn, I'm not as fearful of that pattern as I once was, because I did figure it out. I watched a few videos to make it secure, so yeah, I'm very pleased that I figured that out. I just need to take time without rushing. So I think that's it. I think so. But there are more patterns out there I do want to try before I go back to live chats, because I tried to explain, there's more to live chats than just sitting down and turning on the camera. It's prepared before and then afterwards. It takes me another hour to wind down. So the next day I'm just so tired. So the 2 weeks is doing me good. I'm able to get things done. I'm not going to get everything done. I know that. I thought I could, but I'm not going to. But I am going to get most of it done, which is it's going to relieve some of the pressure I've been putting myself under. So yeah, that's it. It's a short talk, but I've got a lot on my desk. And I think tomorrow, actually, I'm going to take like a half an hour and clear this off and get it a little bit more organized, because I've got yarn all over the place. And it's like projects are starting to get together and marry because I got to untangle their asses. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to take like a half hour, and clear this off, put things where they belong, get project bags, um, or baskets or whatever, and put them in those. So, all right, I think I'm done. Got a couple of reviews coming up. Um, and I think that's it for now. Oh, I do have diamond painting tips coming up. I think that's it until I see you guys the next time in chat. Those are the two I have planned. Will there be more? Probably. I want to try to do yarn talk at least once a week if I can. But, all right, I've been here enough. Um, I'm going to say goodnight for real this time. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.